Hi, everybody. Yes, that's me in that picture. Yes, I still got this same old hat on, USA. I love my country. I'm 58 years old, and I'm married. I have a little farm, and I was diagnosed like 17 years ago with bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and depression. Yeah, yes, I tried to commit suicide numerous times. Yes, I was hospitalized. Yes, I was seeing a psychiatrist. But I'm here to tell you my story on how I beat it, how I kicked it right out of my life. And I haven't had a mislap in over 17 years. And I'm doing great. So, bipolar disorder can be healed. And I'm going to explain to you how I did it and how your mind can play crazy games with you and how your brain controls your body. It's just weird how everything works, you know. So, when I was diagnosed, I felt like I was in a cocoon. Yes, I heard voices. Yes, my mind was racing like a car on a racetrack, like Daytona 500, just going around and around and around, and it wouldn't slow down. You know, and then I got this twitch in my leg, and my foot, my toes were hitting the ground, and my heel was going like this, and my leg just kept bouncing. Oh, that drove me insane. So, this lasted for 365 days. That's over a year it lasted. So the first visit to my psychiatrist, of course, he's going to put you on medication. Well, people, he put me on the highest dosage of Seroquel and Klonopin that he could. I think I was just down, a couple of dosage, higher, and I would have been at max. Sorry if you hear my dogs barking, but they want to talk too. So, anyway, the moral of the story, and my story continues, is that my routine every day is I slept for 20 hours out of 24. I would get up 3 times, maybe 4, a day. Half the time I wouldn't get dressed. I would take my shower at night. I would get up, use the bathroom, drink my coffee, eat my breakfast, and take my medicine, smoke a few cigarettes, and back to bed I went. Every time I got up, I did that. I got something to drink, I ate something, I took my medicine, smoked cigarettes, and went to bed. I didn't care about what happened around me. I didn't care if the world blew up. I didn't care. I had no concept what was going on around me. I was just in the cocoon. I was in my own little space world. I could hardly walk around. And I gained probably 70 pounds. Because I wasn't doing any exercise. I was just laying in bed. I mean, I didn't do housework. I didn't do anything. Nothing. I didn't even want to talk to people on the phone. I didn't want to see anybody if they came. Nothing. I locked myself in a room. And that's where I stayed. Now, what helped me beat it and destroy it is one morning I got up, I went to do my routine, I grabbed my pill bottles, and something clicked. And I don't know if it was mostly me because I was getting tired of how I was living, how this was affecting everything. And I'd have terrible dreams on this medicine. Oh, they were bad. But anyway, I decided right then and there, I am not going to take this medicine anymore. I am not going to be in this cocoon anymore. I am not going to let Tina live like this for the rest of her life. So, I took a shower. I took my pill bottles, and I emptied the pill bottles in the toilet, and I flushed the pills. When I came out, my husband's looking at me going, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, you need to take me to the psychiatrist's office, when you get ready. Because I'm going down there and I want to talk to him." He's like, "Are you alright?" I said, "I'm fine." I said, "I'll promise you one thing. I will never have a relapse. I will never try to do away with myself. I will never go back on this medication ever again." And here I am 17 years later. I'm not on any medication. A matter of fact, I hate going to the doctors, especially when I'm sick and they prescribe medicine, because I hate taking the medicine. And yes, I went through withdrawals. It was hard. It was hard. But let me tell you what I did to the doctors. I mean, I didn't have an appointment, so I just went down and I walked in and I said, "I want to see the doc." And so they let me see him. And the first thing out of his mouth, "Are you okay? Are you running low on medication?" I was like, I said, "I'm fine." I said, I don't need any medication." "Well, you're not having suicidal thoughts. Are you still hearing voices and this and that?" And he's asking me all these questions. I finally stood up, because they make you sit down. I stood up and I said to him, I said, "Doc, this is the last time you will ever see me step one foot in this office. I'm done. It's over. Tina's coming back. And I'm going to be bigger and better and stronger." And so he looked at me and he's like, "Well, I'm here if you need me. And, if you think you're going to go over the edge again, please contact us, please." And I said, "That ain't happening." And I walked out. I shut the door. I walked out. I get out into the truck and my husband going, "Are you alright?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Take me to the grocery store." He said, "Okay." I went into the grocery store and I bought some stuff that I hadn't eaten in a year, because I wouldn't ask for, anything. I didn't want anything, because I wasn't me. I wasn't me. Tina was in space somewhere. She was floating in the air 365 days. So I get back home and I start feeling really funny, like I start shaking and all that. And so I'm saying, well, that's because I didn't take the medicine. So then I started eating in replace of the medicine. Alright? But what helped me the most is those word find games, the books, where you search for a word and you gotta find it. That's what helped me. That's what helped me and my mindset. And I try to keep busy. I mean, I did everything possible that I could to keep my mind going. So that was going on for a couple of years. Then I found social media. Facebook, YouTube, all the social media platforms. I had followers, friends was on there. And yes, I joined an online business and I started being an online entrepreneur. So that's what I did. But what really helped me is before Facebook and all that came out, sorry, I'm jumping ahead here, is when I started just at the beginning, and I still do it today, is I rub the top of my legs. I just rub them for a couple minutes. I don't know if it has something to do with touching your skin, but it calms me down. After I do that, I feel myself again. I feel like me, And that's how I have dealt and coped with being diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And for me to go through the withdrawals, that's what I would do. I would rub my legs and that. And as soon as I started rubbing my legs, that right twitch on my leg, bouncing, stopped. It didn't do it anymore. And the more I worked on the word puzzles and the more I did social media, the more I healed, because I turned my mindset around. I was more positive and there wasn't negativity around me. Sometimes I wouldn't even watch TV because of the negativity. Today I'm like that. There's too much junk on the TV today. And most of it's negative. I don't want to be around that. Because I don't want to possibly go and have a relapse. Because, you could get triggered just like a snap. You could snap like that anytime. And I'm not going to let that happen. I'm doing everything I can to keep my mind occupied. So that's why I do YouTube SEO. That's why I do YouTube. And that's why I made my YouTube course. To keep me occupied. Yes, I have clients. I have a restaurant. I have portable buildings, plumbers. I have some entrepreneurs. And, yeah. But I love it. It's something that I enjoy. It's like competition to me. Can I outrank somebody? Of course I can. And the reason why I say of course I can is because I've done it time after time after time after time. So I have it down pat. So if you want to know about my course and YouTube SEO, there'll be a link in the description below. But the moral of my story is bipolar disorder can be healed. But it's the person that has to take control. You have to take control first. Don't let the bipolar disorder take control of you. You take control of it. So, that's the end of my story. I hope you all have an awesome, awesome day, because you are all awesome. People are awesome. So, with that being said, be safe and go in peace.